Did you know that hitting the books and snagging that college diploma can seriously pay off? According to stats from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, in 2021, full-time workers between the ages of 22 to 27 who've got bachelor's degrees are raking in a median annual salary of $52,000. That's a whole lot of green, compared to the $30,000 earned by people the same age with just a high school diploma. And it gets better. Zippia reported that the average starting salary for college grads last year clocked in at a cool $55,260. Now, if you're proudly tossing that graduation cap into the air, ready to turn those academic wins into financial gains, you're in the right place. Transitioning from college to the full-on adulting world means it's prime time to know about some important money rules that'll help you make the most of those paychecks. Before we jump in, a quick reminder. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. You won't want to miss the valuable tips we've got coming up in future videos. So, ready for the first golden rule of money every college grad should live by? The first rule you should know and take action about is to understand your take-home pay. That moment when you see your first paycheck is pretty sweet, but don't let those initial numbers fool you. Before you start making plans to spend, there's a reality check coming your way. Taxes. Yep, Uncle Sam is going to take his cut, and what's left is what you really have to play with. So, what does this mean for you? It's simple but crucial. Not all the money you make is yours to spend. Before you do anything else, you need to understand exactly what your paycheck looks like after taxes have been taken out. This is where you sit down, maybe with a cup of coffee, and lay it all out. Look at your income, which could be from your job, any side hustles, or perhaps some support from family. Then, tally up all your expenses, from the biggies like rent and groceries, to the monthly bills and a little something for fun times. And let's not forget those student loans. They're part of your financial picture now too. Understanding your cash flow is crucial. It's like having a financial roadmap that helps you navigate spending and saving without getting lost. Alright, after you've wrapped your head around your take-home pay, it's time to know about how you can smartly distribute that paycheck. Enter the 50-30-20 rule. First up, jot down your income and all your expenses. Break these expenses into two buckets. The must-haves, like rent, student loans, and utilities, and the nice-to-haves, like nights out, vacations, and shopping sprees. Here's how it breaks down. Aim to spend about 50% of your budget on those non-negotiable essentials. This includes your rent or mortgage, student loan payments, groceries, utility bills, health insurance, and any commuting costs. These are your lifelines, the things you just can't do without. Next, target putting 20% of your income towards savings and investments. This is where you think about the future, contributing to your 401k, building up an emergency fund. The remaining 30% of your budget. That's your fun money for all those non-essentials like travel, dining out, and treating yourself to something nice. And now, on to the third rule. Start contributing to your 401k immediately. Imagine this. It's your first day on the job, and retirement seems like a distant dream. But here's a secret. It'll creep up on you faster than you think. So, what's the move? Dive into your 401k right from the start. Picture yourself matching your employer's contribution. Think of it as grabbing free money that's just floating around. As you get more settled, pump up those contributions. Why? Because the sooner you start, the longer your money has to grow, weaving its magic through compounding interest. Fast forward a few decades, and there you are, older, wiser, and doing a little victory dance, all because you had the smarts to start early. Moving forward, the next rule is, don't overspend on housing. Now, let's navigate the choppy waters of post-college freedom. You see that swanky downtown loft? It's eye-catching, sure, but here's a golden nugget of advice. Keep your rent under 25% of your take-home cash. Maybe that means bunking with a roommate, or settling a bit further from the hottest spots in town. It's all about financial breathing space. Imagine the satisfaction of affording your essentials without the rent monster gobbling up your budget. Small sacrifices for big peace of mind. Now, let's talk about something that's a bit of a modern-day curse. Social media envy. Scrolling through social media seems like everyone's living the high-life fancy jobs, endless cash, dreamy vacations. But let's hit the pause button for a reality check. Most of what you see is just the highlights, not the everyday struggles. So, here's a strategy. Carve out your own path and celebrate your real-life wins. Don't let the shiny illusions of social media skew your journey or your goals. Stay true to your script, not the filtered snapshots of others. And then, get a savings account and don't touch it. In today's world, our bank accounts are just a tap away, making it super easy to transfer and spend money without thinking twice. Here's a rule that can really set you up for success. Open a savings account separate from your checking account and make it a no-touch zone. Whether you're setting aside a portion of your paycheck automatically or making manual deposits, aim to stash away at least 1 month's worth of expenses. This isn't just any money. It's your emergency fund, to be used only when absolutely necessary. Having this financial cushion can give you peace of mind and keep you secure when unexpected costs pop up. Moving forward, the next rule is don't cash your paycheck. You've just gotten your paycheck, and the temptation to cash it out is real. But here's a tip straight from the Wise Money book: resist the urge. Carrying a bunch of cash might give you a thrill, but in our digital world, it's not the smartest move. Opt for direct deposit instead. It's like having a digital vault for your money. Plus, with online banking, you can track every dime you spend without playing detective. Keeping your cash in the bank means you're less likely to misplace it or make impulsive buys. So, let's keep it safe and sound in your account, where it belongs. Next up is, don't rush to accumulate luxuries. Now, let's talk about the dazzle of luxury items, those shiny things you've always wanted. It's tempting to want to fill your life with all of them right away. But, pump the brakes. Focus on the essentials first, like making sure you can cover your rent without sweating. Get comfortable with your budget and what you're earning. Then, and only then, start saving for those big-ticket items. Dreaming big is great, but achieving those dreams takes planning and patience. Save now, splurge later. On to rule number 9. Start investing. Here's something you might not expect to hear just yet. It's time to start investing. Yes, even if you're still getting the hang of budgeting. Why? Because time is on your side, and the earlier you start, the more you can watch your money grow. Think of compounding interest as a magic growth spell for your savings. Not sure how to dive in? There's a world of resources at your fingertips, from online guides that break down the basics to courses that can deepen your understanding. Investing isn't a sprint to wealth, it's a long-term journey to financial security. And finally, start building your credit score. Finally, let's tackle the credit score, your financial passport. It's a big deal because it opens doors for you, from renting your dream apartment to getting favorable rates on loans and credit cards. Your credit score is shaped by things like how timely you pay bills, how much debt you're carrying, and the mix of credit you have. Starting from scratch? Look into getting a secured credit card or becoming an authorized user on someone else's account. The key is to use credit smartly, pay on time, keep debt low, and be thoughtful about opening new accounts. Building a good credit score is building a bridge to your financial dreams. By keeping these rules in mind, avoiding the temptation to cash your paycheck, pacing your luxury purchases, starting your investment journey early, and building a solid credit score, you're not just surviving post-grad life, you're setting yourself up to thrive. Each step you take now is an investment in your future financial success. We really hope you found these tips useful, and that they spark some great ideas for managing your money smarter. Your thoughts mean the world to us, so don't hesitate to drop a comment below and share your own experiences or any questions you might have. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to make sure you're always in the loop with our latest videos, packed with more helpful advice and strategies. Thanks for watching.